Here we go.
Ooh, all right. 191k dark reprimand on a player? What? What is up, everybody, guys? So today we're going to talk about the new patch for Discipline Priest, man. Discipline Priest got a lot of cool changes coming into 10.0.5. And I just want to give get you guys this information out there in case you were interested in Disc and maybe you weren't playing it like myself. I just recently leveled up and geared him this past weekend to get him prepared. I'm not really playing it right now because playing Disc is literally very painful, but it's going to be a lot better, and I'll show you guys exactly why. So these are the changes that we got. Biggest one to point out, you're going to have 2 charges of pain suppression. You're getting a lot of things that are around Power Word Solace. The damage overall in Power Word Solace isn't changing much. It's going to be virtually the same, but it's now Power Word Solace is going to be modifying a bunch of different things. Like it's going to be, it's included in the mind games for damage or reduction. It's included in Blaze of Light. It's included in Will and Woe, and I think that might have been it. But it's included in a lot more of the modifiers, so it's going to be, the damage is virtually the same, probably a little bit higher. Mind Blast mana reduction reduced on top, so the mana cost was reduced, and on top of that you have a new talent called Dark Indulgence, which is Mind Blast is reduced mana cost by another 40%, and you get 2 charges of it. Okay, so there's 4 big talents that you're gonna get. You're gonna get Dark Indulgence, you get Shadow Covenant, which is slightly different now. The difference is you get Dark Reprimand automatically now. So in the past you had to take another talent here that would make Penance a Dark Penance. And now you automatically get it. Okay, you also have a new talent, Twilight Corruption, which is buffing your Shadow Covenant by an additional 10% damage and healing. Okay, so now you're getting a even stronger Shadow Covenant. And then now you combine that with Harsh Discipline, which is your big penance, and they added Power Word Solace into Harsh Discipline. Now and Mind Blast. So now you can actually get these Harsh Disciplines. If you're able to cast, you are getting these every single penance, every single one, which is wild. Okay, so now you're having big shadow penance damage. You're getting more Mind Blast, less mana cost, and then you combine that with Abyssal Reverie, which is basically all your shadow spells have are healed 20% more with Atonement. So you're getting almost a 20% healing buff to all of those abilities, and they're doing more damage in the first place. So they're doing more damage and they're healing more. That's a recipe for some goodness and some fun. Outside of that, oh, Train of Thought is included in Solace as well, huh? Yeah. I think that's all in terms of there. So I want to show you guys just the two quick clips on here. So I showed you the one there. That one burst. So this, just for reference, I'll show you this one more time. This is kind of an all-out attempt. Like, I'm using Dark Arc in this, but outside of Dark Arc, I mean, even if you wanted to use Dark Arc, I mean, this isn't unreasonable. This is a 1-minute go that you can do, and if you take away Badge and Dark Arc, this is a 30-second go you can do. Okay, get all that damage, and that's not even a perfect one. Just the clip I got with that, and that was in a duel with another player, which was full geared. Okay, but the most important one is this sustainable in healing? Because that's always the big question. So this guy, I had this guy burst me down here, and I'm going to do that same rotation there, and I'm doing it for healing. Okay, so intention here is to heal. So I'm going to do my Dark Penance. Look at the healing on this Dark Penance. Chunks you up, and then I go for a Mind Blast for some more Shadow healing and Shadow Word Death, Mind Games. And don't forget, all of that healing is going to be AoE. If you can keep up your atonements, that's healing all 3 targets that much. And like I said, you're getting these big penances literally all the time. So if I show you here in a real life situation here, or on a target dummy, so you know you're getting let's say I get my first penance here. All right, I do my burst rotation, I pop my badge, I pop my Shadow Covenant. Let's say I Dark Arc too. F it. I go for Schism into Solace into Dark Reprimand. Oh, that was a big crit. That was a 181. But you know, if you're just, like I said, if you're able to cast like this, you're going to be getting every one of these penances are going to be big penances, and then you're getting the better Mind Blast damage because since you have 2 charges of Mind Blast too, like that's all it takes to get another penance. I got it up again. And Power Word Solace also gives you CDR. So Power Word Solace reduces the cooldown of penance by 0.5 seconds. But you're pretty much going to always get one off in between or close to it. And you're able to do these goes so frequently, man. it's really going to be a nice change of pace. So I think the biggest difference itself is going to be the getting all these big penances, whether you're using it for healing or damage. But if you are using it for damage, you're going to have a 20% buff on the atonement healing from it. And yeah, that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I just want to show you guys a little bit of stuff I found out on stream, and I thought I'd share with you guys if you guys were interested in setting up your disc priest and whatnot. There will definitely be disc priest content coming. I'm probably not going to be playing too much until the patch, just because I don't really enjoy the current one. I do enjoy it, but it's just not good enough, because it gets a little very frustrating because the healing is just not there. Yeah, thanks again for watching, guys, and stay tuned. Like, subscribe if you guys want some more disc priest content, and leave a comment below if you have any questions. Peace out.